I'm Dee.
And I'm Justine. Well, we've had some assholes. Can we beep that out? We've had some assholes say some pretty mean things to us in our time. So today we're going to read each other's. So we haven't seen what those things are yet. So we're about to find out. Dilara's going to read the things that were said to me and I'm going to read the things that were said to her. Thought you were deaf because your ears are small?
So small. Totally.
Some people are normal.
When I was 6 years old, my next door neighbour said to me, "At least my teeth can be fixed. Your eyes are always going to be bad." That is so bad.
She was also like 6. Like, how can a little girl be so cruel?
That is so mean. Did you throw a rock at her?
There were several rocks thrown. So someone actually said to you, "But you're so pretty."
Yeah. I've had that said to me several times actually. "But you're so pretty." You can't be deaf. I can't possibly have a disability at the same time.
What? Have you ever had a boyfriend?
Yep, had that too. I also cannot hold a normal relationship.
I mean, clearly no guy would ever find you attractive if you've got a disability, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works.
I'll never get married and never have kids. You're gonna ruin your eyes if you look at the computer that closely.
Can I just say, that was from a guy who had come into my office. I think I wasn't as confident back then, so I didn't say anything. But there was a co-worker who kind of said to him, "She can't see you, idiot!" I appreciate that. Can she speak?
In front of me. I was right there. And I had been speaking to someone. And she just leaned over to the next person next to me. I was like, "Can she speak?"
Can you count to 10? And you were 8 years old?
Yeah. Someone legit just looked at me very patronizingly and looked at my grandma and was like, "Can she count to 10? I was really smart ass and I was like, "Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. An old boss once said to me, "We should probably check how well people can see next time we interview someone for this position."
That actually happened.
Seriously?
In like a big organization. Because I couldn't drive, like we're away working at an event and I couldn't drive around, so I couldn't do some of the jobs that needed to be done. But they didn't ask me that in the job interview. Discrimination.
I don't know if that's really like legal.
Pretty sure it's not legal. Oh, I think this is the same one as my next one.
Oh really?
Can
Which
you
one?
drive? Wait, so deaf
Yes.
people can't drive? They can't drive, right?
No, definitely not. They can't
No,
drive.
no.
They just suck.
Why would you
Actually,
want to drive
I'm not a very
if you're
good
deaf?
driver, but nevertheless, I can drive. I passed my test first time with 4 minus. So you've had what? You can drive? Like ever?
That one happens a lot.
Yeah. I think I said that to you one time actually.
I think everyone... You bitch. I'm equally as frustrated, but then I'm just like, yeah, it's pretty inconvenient, but like, whatever.
Yeah,
there's
what can you
worse
do?
things. Yeah, then there's worse things than not being able to drive. And like, I'm lucky because I live in a city, so I can get public
you
transport.
can use
everywhere.
public transport. And
Yeah, let's role play this. Profoundly deaf, so like not at all.
yep.
But what about?
Nope. Still nothing. Whatever you're about to say, nope, I can't hear it. The struggle's real. Oh my god, you're really blind, aren't you? Really blind.
Really deaf.
So that's some of the harshest things people have said to us. We would love to hear what you've heard, and there's plenty more. Stay tuned and subscribe below.
And we'll chat with you soon. Mwah!